Just got, man, I'm back, and we're finally doing another fight showcase, man. Now, I didn't, like, record the shit because, well, there's really nothing to really, like, record reactions on this card for, except for some of the fights on the early main card. The prelims kind of sucked ass. Mo Usman had a win against Hamdi whatever. I'm not going to try to pronounce that fucking last name, but, yeah, good win for Mo Usman. Thank God this motherfucker finally lost. Fucking steroid cheat, all that shit, man. Should've lost his last fight, you already know. Tagir won against Azat Maxim, which I don't know if this fight even happened. Maxim just lost to Charles Johnson like a year ago, I'm pretty sure, right? But yeah, that fight sucked. I actually skipped both these fights, because come on, bro. Be serious. I'm not watching that shit, bro. And then, oh yeah, this is a fun fight to talk about. Junion Park versus Ismail Nardiev. Bro, I fucking hate pronouncing these. I hate pronouncing these names, man. But so this was the second round, right? Second round. First round was pretty even, close, could went either way. Second round, Ismail starts to get a little bit of momentum. I can't lie, he starts to get a little bit of momentum. And I forgot how exactly Park ended up on the ground. I cannot remember that shit. But all I know is that he kneed him while he had a ground, while he was down, basically. He probably was like trying to take him down or some shit. I don't remember, but yeah, he needed him while he was down, and then started celebrating. Because this actually reminds me of another situation that happened before. When Sean Woodson fought somebody. I forgot who it was, but I remember Sean Woodson had a fight as well where he got dropped in. The person proceeds to knee him, and then yeah, that fight was called a draw though. But Ismail starts celebrating. He jumped on the cage and everything, and then after that, the ref took 2 points because there was also 2 eye pokes. And then plus the knee, so that was 3 fouls right there. So he took 2 points from Ismail. And then for the rest of the fight, Park just took over like how he usually does. Just puts that pace on him and then slows him down. Basically grinds, you know. Next you got Saik. Okay. I'm not even going to try that one. Versus Oban Elliott. Now, Oban Elliott, he's like a very, I wouldn't say hyped up prospect. And I would say it was also a fraud check either. You know how people on Twitter, MMA Twitter be saying like fraud check. It definitely wasn't no fraud check. But good performance by Cole. Why did I pronounce that last name? Good performance by Cole. Because his wrestling, he had a lot of power. His wrestling looked perfect, man. It's just Elliott really had nothing to offer. And yeah, 30-27 off cross. Good win for this dude in his UFC debut. This fight was alright. I mean, there were some good moments. Naimov back in the win column over Bogdan Grad. Third round, it was not that fun with fight, for me, honest. I don't really like Naimov, so I'm not going to talk about it. No, okay, this fight right here was a banger now. Nazim Sadikov versus Nicholas Mata. Now, Mata, I think it's coming off a win, or I think it was on some of the win streak, whatever. Now, Sadikov also come off a win, I'm pretty sure. I don't fucking know, but, this fight was a war from the beginning. So Nicholas Mata, he had a pretty good moment. He was like hurting Sadikov with some body shots, ended up dropping him. And then like he just punched himself out. And then next, you know, Nazim Sadikov started taking over and pushed him against the cage on her side. So after that, that was pretty much the first round right there. Sadikov took over in the later half of that round to getting dropped. Second round, all Sadikov, man. Now, to be fair, Moda lands pretty good shots, but it was really those elbows, man. Those elbows from Sadikov were like cutting him open real bad. He tried to act like they didn't hurt, but they definitely were hurting. And eventually, he ended up knocking him out. Brutal knockout. While Moda was trying to swing back, actually, but boy, that was a brutal knockout. Next, we got Jesus fucking Christ. Orobai versus Safik Masai. Now, Masai make his youth debut. He was also in Rising in Bellator, fighting in his hometown, whatever, against Orobai. Now, he had some good moments on the feed, but that was pretty much it, bro. Every time Orobai took him down, it was pretty much raps, bro. He took him down, and then the last takedown is secure. He ended up submitting him with like 30 seconds left in the first round, and that was it, bro. Beautiful Kimura. Orobai back in the win column, and yeah, good for him. Next you got, Curtis Razor Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev. Now, this fight was scheduled. I think this fight was scheduled like 2-3 times prior to this finally happening. I have no, like, this fight. it didn't make sense. Now I would understand if, like, Cunha were to fight like Curtis Blades, or not Curtis Blades, were to fight Derek Lewis or something in his first fight in the UFC. But this dude popped for steroids in his last fight, or his last fight prior to coming to the MS10 series, and then winning 2 fights there. Why would y'all give him Curtis Blades? Now Curtis, he didn't put on the best performance. You could look at it as a robbery, if I'm being honest, but I'm just hyped for Curtis Blades, man. I did not want Cunha to come to the top 5 and not really do much. You know, what the fuck would he have got? Fucking Walter Cortez Acosta got a good win, whenever that win was. I've been going for a long time. But yeah, I'm starting back to consistently making these recap videos. I've been going for a while on these. It's been like damn near a month. But yeah, going for Curtis Blades. He might be out for a couple months. He tore his or I forgot what happened. His MCL fucked up, whatever. Now this was a bang right here. Rafael Adaman Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes. Now this was a banger. Now Fiziev looked really good. Good combinations, good body shots, good body work. Everything was beautiful in the fight. He actually had a couple takedowns in there too. It's a great all-around performance from Fiziev. But Bahamondes is still a young fighter. He'll be back pretty soon. I mean, he's only like, how old is Bahamondes? 27. He'll be back soon. And next you got Khalil Rountree versus Jamal Hill. Main event. Now, hey man, I think we all knew Khalil's probably gonna pull some crazy performance, get a crazy KO, and that's exactly what happened. He didn't get a crazy knockout, but Khalil just picked him apart the entire fight. Jamal, I think should I don't know what he could have done in that fight. Honestly, I really don't know what he could have done. Like he could have at least tried to shoot a takedown or something, but Khalil's just too good, I guess. He looked way better than that's probably the best, that is like the best performance in his entire career. But I definitely think he should try to push more for a finish. Me personally, I think it's probably trying to get more rounds in. Basically, like the same thing what happened when he fought Eric Andrews back in 2018, where he just beat the shot. He could have got finished multiple times in that fight, but he just let him get back up. Bro, Khalil got to start going for more finishes, bro. I know he goes for hammer fists and all that. I know he beats the shot with his opponent on the ground, but at this level, you got to start going for that finish to put yourself on notice. You know what I mean? Like, basically show Uncle Life, oh, I'm for real. I'll knock people out. I can do this. I can do that. You know what I mean? Just do that. instead of going to 4-5. I know he wants to probably get his rounds in, whatever. But come on, man. He has so many different opportunities to just keep going. But yeah, going for Khalil. I kind of want to see him versus Oberg. That would be a pretty fun fight to watch. That'd be pretty fun. Him versus Oberg. But for Jamal, man, retirement. But yeah, on that note, man, I'm out. Peace. Yeah, see y'all for UFC 317. A pretty good card, so I can't wait for that card. But I'm out. Peace.
Gang. I don't think y'all know who your biggest op is until you got a nigga infusing your face with Diddy. Y'all don't know who the devil is until you know a nigga named Bones infusing your face with Diddy.